Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So now I'm explaining the histology of spinal ganglion and autonomic ganglion and their comparisons and differences. So first of all, we should start with the word ganglion. So what is the ganglion? Ganglion is nothing but the group of cell bodies of neurons present outside the central nervous system. So the group of cell bodies which are present outside the brain and spinal cord are called as ganglions. CNS is nothing but brain and spinal cord. So the group of neurons which are present away from the brain and spinal cord are called as ganglion. So let's move into the first thing, that is the spinal ganglion. So what is spinal ganglion? So the spinal ganglion is the dorsal root of spinal nerves. So what is this confusion? So let's see this diagram. So you can see here, this is the spinal cord. So with the reference to the word, what is that ganglion? I have said previously that the ganglion is the group of cell bodies which are present away from the brain and spinal cord. Here is the spinal cord, and away from this there is a group of cell bodies which are present here, and this is called spinal ganglion. So the word, you can see here, there is a dorsal root and this is the spinal ganglion. So the word what refers to it is dorsal root of spinal nerves. So where the spinal ganglion is present, it is present at the dorsal root of spinal nerves. So let's go into the histological features of spinal ganglion. So you can see here, this is the section of spinal ganglion in microscope with HNE pencil drawing. You can see here what are the features of microscopic features of spinal ganglion. The first point, you should remember that the entire ganglion is covered with capsules. The first important point was the spinal ganglion is wholly covered with the capsule. So the entire ganglion is covered with a connective tissue capsule, and each ganglion is an aggregation of cell bodies of pseudo unipolar ganglion, means pseudo unipolar cells, neurons. So the entire ganglion is covered with capsule. That is your first point. And the second point is each ganglion is an aggregation, means is a group of cell bodies of pseudo unipolar neurons. So the pseudo unipolar neurons, the group of pseudo unipolar neurons are present in each ganglion. So I previously said ganglion is a group of cell bodies. So in spinal ganglion there is this group of pseudo unipolar neurons. You should remember this point. And nerve fibers, you can see here, there are many nerve fibers are passing like this. So the nerve fibers also pass through them. That is the third point, you can say. And each cell body is surrounded by single layer of flat cells. You can see here the bluish one where we can draw it with hematoxylin pencil. The dots you can see around the cell body, the flat cells are called as satellite cells. So each cell body is surrounded by single layer of flat cells called satellite cells. What the satellite cells provide? They provide structural support to the cell body, means the satellite cells are providing the structural support to the cell bodies to withstand there. And the nucleus of cell body, you can see here, the nucleus of the cell body is large and prominent nucleolus. So this is our fifth point. So the first point, it is surrounded with capsule, and second point, it is full of with group of cell bodies of pseudo unipolar neurons, and the third point, it is surrounded by, the cell body is surrounded by a group of flat cells, and they are called satellite cells, and they are useful to withstand in the nucleus, means in the ganglion. And the cell body contains a nucleus which is larger and prominent nucleus. That is the fifth point you should learn, and these are the points that is more than enough for the spinal ganglion. So let us go to the next thing, that is the autonomic ganglion. So you can see that the autonomic nervous system contains two parts. There is a sympathetic and parasympathetic. Likewise, in the autonomic ganglion we have two, that is parasympathetic ganglion and sympathetic ganglion. So let's go to the histological features of autonomic ganglion. So likewise, same as the spinal ganglion, autonomic ganglion is also surrounded by capsule. First point is the same for both of them, that they both are surrounded by the capsule, and it contains cell body of multipolar neurons. You can see in spinal ganglion pseudo unipolar neurons, in autonomic ganglion multipolar multipolar cells, neurons. You should remember that. There pseudo unipolar neurons and here multipolar neurons. And the size of cell body is smaller. You can see this is a very small cell body, whereas in spinal ganglion we have large cell body, and here we have small cell body, whereas there the nucleus is small, but here the nucleus is very large. You can see the nucleus is larger. The nucleus is larger here, large and eccentric, means the position is not at the center. The nucleus is eccentric, which is towards outside the wall. So the nucleus is large and eccentric. You should remember this point also. And same as the spinal ganglion, here also it is surrounded by flat cells called satellite cells, which is useful to withstand in the ganglion. And likewise there are numerous dendrites and nerve fibers that are present in between the cell bodies. So this is about the autonomic ganglion. So we can find some differences between the spinal and autonomic ganglion. We should discuss briefly. So first, the differences are in cell body differences. So cell bodies, so this is spinal ganglion and this is autonomic ganglion. The cell bodies of spinal ganglion are large and they are closely packed. You can see here they are large and they are closely packed. Where they are in autonomic ganglion, they are very small. You can see here they are very small and they are widely placed, means they are rapidly placed, not in groups, but they are very rapidly placed. So in spinal ganglion they are large and closely packed, and in autonomic ganglion they are small and they are widely packed. You can see the position of nucleus in spinal ganglion. The nucleus was at the center. If it's the cell body, the nucleus was at the center in spinal ganglion, whereas in autonomic ganglion the nucleus was eccentric, means it is at towards the wall like that. And the satellite cells are more, as you can see there are many satellite cells, the flat cells which are present outside the cell bodies are more in number in spinal ganglion, whereas they are very less in autonomic ganglion. So these are the differences between the spinal and autonomic ganglion. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thank you. And if you understand, please do comment.